Char Margolis, Char Communications Incorporated, and Char Vision LLC do not endorse or offer for any purpose but entertainment the views of any guest or other expert on Char Vision or UBN.
I knew things before they happened from the time I was a child. At the age of 8, I saw a spirit at the foot of my bed and didn't know what it was. And in my 20s, I finally realized I had a special ability that could help others. I have learned that love never dies. There is a spirit world that can communicate with us, and we all have the gift of intuition. Join me, and together we will explore the possibilities of the unknown from beyond and more. This is Char Vision.
Hey everybody, I hope you're doing well. Today is January 27th. This is Char Vision, and this is Sunny and Char. And Sunny's saying hi to everybody. How are you, Tony?
I'm good. Sunny looks like he's about ready to fall asleep.
He's got a long day. He had a luncheon today. He was very busy. He had company.
Had his agent and manager and everybody there.
Yeah, his manager was here. That's right. You're so right. So it was, it was a busy day for Sunny. He does look like he's going to fall asleep.
He does.
He's so sweet. So, so we went to the Integratron last week.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you talked
to... Did I talk to you since I went?
Well, Joe, you had Joe on, right?
Yeah, I had Joe on.
Yeah, but it was you and I think, I saw the picture, Chris
Colfer. It was his birthday present from 3 years ago. I finally did it because COVID got in the way.
That's funny.
I'm putting Sunny down. He wants to go take a nap.
He's like, Mama, I'm tired.
I love
Bye,
you.
honey.
I love you.
I love you.
He's like,
he doesn't feel like talking.
He's like,
okay.
Not today, Mom.
Yeah, and two of his friends and his Will.
And I saw the kid from RuPaul's Drag Race pit crew.
Oh my God, you recognize
I
him?
did. I was like, why does he look so familiar? Then I was like, oh yeah, he's one of the pit crew.
He is.
He's a cutie.
He's adorable.
Yeah.
And he's one of the pit crew that I had at the Integratron with. I had no idea. I didn't know who he was bringing.
We should get you a pit crew.
Oh my God, you're just too funny. But it was we really had a great time. So this is the thing that I learned. Well, I was reminded of. So the Integratron is a vortex. And when there's a vortex, energetically, if you're positive, you're extremely positive. But if it's negative, it can be extremely negative. So you have to really watch your P's and Q's and go in with a really optimistic, positive attitude.
Mm-hmm.
Because it really amplifies it. Have you been around anything that's a vortex like that?
I mean, I've been to the Integratron. I've been to other Wait,
did I take you? No.
Yes, you did.
Oh, I did take you.
You had an extra ticket. You had an extra ticket for me.
That's right. I took you.
Yeah. Thank you very much. And we got into the hammock together and we got in trouble.
Oh, yeah, right.
They were like, I'm sorry, you guys can't double up on the.
Oh my God, that was so funny. I remember. Okay. It was a while ago though. It was probably like 5 or 6 years ago.
Oh yeah.
So,
it's been a while.
But anyway, so Joe has you go into the middle where the acoustics are like amazing, and you can, when you speak in it, you hear your voice come back, but nobody else hears it like you do.
Right.
Like the acoustics are unbelievable. Just in case anybody didn't listen to the last show, the Integratron is a domed place in the middle of
nowhere,
Landers, California, in the desert, and it's made completely of wood. No nails, no metal at all. And anyway, it was built by somebody who was guided by a UFO to build it, and they use it as a sound bath. So anyway, but it's on a ley line, and when there is a ley line, like, you definitely want to make sure you're thinking positive with it, because the people who go in there and are like but if they are depressed, it can change their energy to be more positive. So it's just an interesting place. It's hard to explain.
Really, yeah, it's one of those things you have to kind of experience to really understand it. But I didn't go in as a skeptic, but I went in as not really knowing what to expect, and it actually exceeded what I thought. So
yeah, it is. It exceeds it. And every time I go, it's like, I forget how great it is every time I go. And then I'm going again this week. I'm doing a day retreat for two ladies from Michigan.
Oh, great.
And yeah, and then I'm going again. In February. I don't know if it's the February that you told me about, but I think it's that following week. So anyway, so there was an earthquake in California.
I didn't feel it, but a lot of people did.
Mm-hmm. And I don't know, I have a feeling that we need to really be aware, just all of us need to be aware about being compassionate and kind. And I just think that there's going to be in time civil unrest in our country. And it's really important for people to calm down. I'm worried about that. So I don't know. I do think that there's going to be some concern about finances coming up, or money, something about money. So I think it's a really great idea for people to build their own gardens and have their own food. And it's amazing how much food is wasted in our country.
Oh my gosh, yes.
There's so many like homeless people and people who are like go hungry, and there's so much food that's wasted.
I agree.
Like at restaurants and stuff. It's crazy. So anyway, did you hear that Jay Leno hurt himself again?
I heard he wrecked a 1940 motorcycle and broke his collarbone and 2 ribs. And
yeah, like, he's got to be careful.
I know he just got burnt like November. I'm like, come on, Jay.
Well, I just hope for his sake that things don't come in threes.
I hope not either.
You know, I just, it would not be good. I saw this thing on TikTok that somebody did, that it was a bunch of people living in tents outside, and it said, "This is the Ukraine," and they showed all these homeless people outside, and they said, "No, just kidding, this is Los Angeles."
Oh wow, that's a powerful statement.
Mm-hmm.
Which is true.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So anyway, we got to be grateful for everything we have. That's the thing that we did in the Integratron. You go in and you stand there and you talk about, Joe has everybody say out loud what you're grateful for. So I think that's a great exercise for all of us to do, is to say what we're grateful for. I would like to, what are you grateful for, Tony?
My husband, you, family that loves me, Sonny.
You're so cute to say me.
But I am grateful.
I'm grateful for you too. Yeah. I thought about it, and I think that when your loved one, when we have good health, thank God, touch wood, and our loved ones have good health, I think that's the most important thing. Because if you don't have good health, you can't function. I mean, you don't have anything.
That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why it's so important for all of us to take care of ourselves and to boost our immune systems. Excuse me. I think a lot of the reason that people get sick is because they're not being proactive about supplements and boosting their immune systems. And they're, a lot of people just live on their adrenals.
Right.
Like I have clients that I just talked to this week, and I said, she's a busy woman and has kids and works and husband and whatever. I said, and she's got chronic fatigue. And
really?
Yeah, she runs on her adrenals. And that makes things worse.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it's really important to get a lot of rest and sleep for all of us. And vitamin D is really important. I mean, I'm not allowed to give out medical advice, but I'm told vitamin D, vitamin C, vitamin A.
Sounds like a cheer. Vitamin C, vitamin E.
Do you take vitamins?
I normally don't. I did start taking folic acid because the doctor told me that I was a little low. So.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
That's good. I take folic acid as I take everything. If you saw my bathroom,
right?
I take so much stuff. Yeah. But, excuse me, it really is important to keep our immune systems up, because when your immune system's up and you get sick, you don't get as sick.
Right.
If you catch something. So anyway, I think we should take some callers. What do you think?
Well, you know what, Vanna? I think we should. Yes, we should.
She's a lovely lady, by the way, Vanna White.
She seems like it.
I've met her a couple times. She's really a nice person.
It would be awful to see her smiling all the time, barely saying anything, and just be like,
no, she's just like she is on TV. She's like really, really lovely. Gina just sent us a text, but I don't know what it is. So let's get a caller.
Okay, let's see. We have a 207. Don't know where that's from, but you're live on air with Char and Sunny.
Hello. Hi.
How are you tonight?
I am well. Thank you. How about you?
Oh, I'm well. Thank you. Where are you calling from?
Well, 207 is Maine, the other coast.
Oh, how lovely. It's so beautiful there, isn't it?
It certainly is. It's a little chilly right now, but yes, it's always beautiful.
Yeah, it seems like it's got very clean air, does it?
It does. It does.
Yeah, it seems like that part of the country is great. So, did you want me to read for you?
Yes,
Okay.
That would be great.
Okay, so just be open about everybody living and deceased. And if more than one person share the same name or initial, this goes for everybody I'm reading for. Sometimes I get a middle name, sometimes I get a last name, sometimes first name. But if two people share the same name or initial, if you could let me know that, your messages will go more smoothly. I always say my prayer protection before I do this. So I'm going to say my prayer protection, which will cover you and everybody else. Okay. We ask the universal consciousness and God that holds the highest spiritual power of knowledge, wisdom, and truth to guide and protect us as we communicate with our guides and angels in the spirit world and tap into the wisdom of the universe. We respect this opportunity and take full responsibility to use this not for ego or controlling others, but with the pure intention of spreading love and healing life on this earth and beyond. Anything that is in, near, around, or about us that is not of light, go back to where you came from and turn to light if you choose, but stay away from us. So I keep hearing a J or G initial, like a George or John or Joe or J or James or J or G.
Yes, James.
James. Okay. Who is this?
James. Mm-hmm.
Who is this?
My brother.
Is he deceased?
My brother.
Is your brother deceased?
Yes.
Yeah. James
yes,
is here.
Is.
James is here.
Wonderful.
I feel like you miss him.
Oh, yes, I sure do. I sure do.
Yeah. And I don't know if it's him or somebody else working with their hands or could fix things with tools. Who is that?
Yes. That's him. He could do that.
Yeah. So he's showing
he was
me
a jack of all trades.
Yeah, he was really good at all that. And
mm-hmm.
he's talking about you have a door or a window that needs fixing, or do you have a shed? Do you have a shed?
Garage.
A garage? Okay. And is there an issue with the garage with the door or a window or something?
Right now the door is frozen. We had
okay.
We had
So
some sleet and
it's broken.
mm-hmm.
Frozen. Oh, that's what he's talking about.
It's
the
frozen.
Door, the window, and the garage. Okay. Yeah.
Probably.
So,
yeah.
yeah. Okay. So there you go. So you can't get in or out of your garage.
No. Not right now. Anyway, it's like 24 degrees here, and we've had 2 pretty serious storms with substantial snowfall and then some ice buildup.
Right.
So, yeah.
And do you know who Rose or Ruth is or are?
Yes, Ruth.
Ruth. Is she deceased?
Yes.
She's here.
She is.
She's here. Is that your family?
Mm-hmm.
Who is it?
Yes, it was a great aunt.
Yeah, Ruth is here. And also, I think it's Margaret or Mary or...
Yes, Mary, my grandmother, my paternal grandmother.
Yeah, so Mary's with you as well. And you're being watched over, that's for sure.
That's wonderful.
Yeah, you're not alone. Do you have a husband?
I did until a year ago.
Did he pass away?
Yes. Yeah, he's in spirit.
Okay. Because I see they're talking about your husband. They're talking about your husband. So he's still your husband, even though he's crossed over. Of course. I didn't give you his initial though.
No, not yet.
Did I give you his middle name?
No.
Okay. And is there a C or R in his name or? Or an S or C or R?
Well,
I don't know. I'm not sure what his name is, but I think your husband's here. I feel like he's trying to get through to me and I'm not maybe hearing everything exactly right. But
right.
Was there just like an anniversary of something or a birthday or?
Yes.
What was it?
There was a birthday.
Was it his birthday
or
whose
mine?
Birthday? Your birthday.
Mine.
Okay. So he must be wishing you a happy birthday. Is this the first?
Right.
birthday?
There's also.
Go ahead.
Pardon me. Go ahead.
No,
I was just going to say the first anniversary of his death was just November 24th.
Yeah. So and it was your birthday as well. So
Yes.
he knows how hard this has been for you. It's, it's difficult when we get older and we outlive everybody. So, who's the B?
B?
Yeah.
Mm.
Is there any, is there a, I'm not, is there a Bill or William or a Walter?
There's a Walter, yes.
Who's that?
That's a cousin of mine. We were quite close.
Yeah, I think he's here too. I feel like there's a bunch of
people.
You have a big family.
Yep. Yeah, I do. And a lot of them are in spirit now.
Mm-hmm. I feel like your husband is saying he came to you in the nighttime or in a vivid dream.
Yes, several of them.
Yeah, he will always visit you. He's still very much with you.
Yes, I feel him.
Yeah, he wants you to know that it's him. And I feel like he woke you up one night. Or maybe,
yes.
it was him. Like he's learning to use his energy because to connect with you because he didn't want to leave you.
Oh, I know.
Who is Edward or?
Yeah, that would be my grandfather.
Yeah, he's here too. Edward too. Yeah, and also there's a P or T. I don't know who that is. There's a P or T person, and
Not
also
sure.
I think there's also a V as in Victor or Vern or V.
Yes, yeah, Victor.
Who's Victor?
That's a great uncle. Yeah, on the same side of the family as Edward.
Yeah, you got a bunch of people like saying, "Oh, no me," but meanwhile, so your husband's saying that you still buy his favorite food.
I do. and I eat it.
And you eat it. He knows that. It's very special. Like you guys, he's just in another dimension, but he's still very much with you. And not that you're going anywhere, but when you cross over, he'll be there with you. I feel like you want to stay in your house. Is that true?
Well,
or are you trying to make
I did. No, I sold it.
Oh,
this past
you sold
summer, but I did want to stay.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Saying that you wanted to stay in your house. So it's harder now that you're not in your house.
Right, it is. It's a different,
You had a lot of change. So,
yes.
He still followed you to where you are. So you need to know that you're not alone.
Thank you for that.
You're just so welcome for that. And he's saying that but you still have people around you, younger people.
Yes. Yep. Well,
you must have kids. Yeah. He's saying
that Maine is a big state, and they live 2.5 hours away.
Yeah. Well, that's hard, but they'll make extra plans to be together. So you'll still be around them. So anyway, thank you so much for calling. I'm so sorry for your loss, but your husband definitely needed to get through to you.
Well, I'm so glad I called. I was hoping he might be within reach. Thank you for your time and your energy.
Oh, of course. It's my pleasure. Thank you for your time and your energy. Take good care of yourself.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
She had a sweet voice.
What a lovely lady.
I know.
I didn't even get her name.
Actually, I don't think she said her name.
I know. I didn't ask. I didn't get her name.
But the husbands and everybody came through. So
yeah, really sweet and really nice. So she didn't feel. I knew he was there. It's almost like he's still alive, but in another dimension. Like some spirits can still really be active and around, and they're. I've noticed that with people who are soulmates and they lose their soulmate, they like never really leave. They just are always together.
I hope I'm like that. I hope I'm ornery.
Oh, well, I don't think we should think about you kicking the bucket just yet.
Another 60, 70 years. So
that's better. That's better. Anyway, I'd have to come back and haunt you first.
You're with me another 60, 70 years. So
okay. Right. So yeah. Dorothy Lucy said that I met your soulmate. I said, who? She goes, his name's Tony, and you got to meet him.
and it was true.
And look at 8 years later.
I know, crazy. We were in
kindergarten. Okay, let's get another caller.
All right, I think her name's Connie, 317 from Indiana.
Hi, Char.
Hi, Connie. How are you?
I'm good. You look very pretty tonight.
Oh, thank you. I had to do a commercial for Tony. That's very kind of you. Thank you. I actually had my hair done yesterday, so probably makes a difference too. But thank you, Connie. I appreciate the compliment. So, wow. What's number? Connie, as soon as I see something with you, I see the number 1. Like, do you have something like the number 1 best mom mug or number 1? Like, is there somebody that calls you number 1 or the best?
Yeah.
Who is
like they, best grandma?
Best grandma. Yeah. Do you have a mug or a T-shirt or something that says best grandma?
Yes.
Okay. Somebody's showing this to me. So there must be somebody trying to get through to you. Do you have a J or G person? Deceased.
Deceased?
J. Or do you have a living J? Do you have a living J or G?
Yes. My grandson is a J.
Oh, okay.
Both
so
my grandsons are J.
That's the best grandma. That's why I'm getting the J initial, the best grandma. Okay. And just, okay, that's why they showed me the J. Somebody's showing this to me. Somebody's in spirit trying to convey these messages to me. And then is there a William or Bill or Robert?
Deceased?
Or living?
There's a Robert living.
Who is that?
My brother-in-law.
So is that your husband's brother?
My husband's brother, yeah.
Is your husband deceased?
Yes.
Okay. I feel like your husband's here. I feel like he's trying to get through to you. And I feel like that's who you wanted to connect with. Is that true?
Yes, very much so.
Yeah. That's why I think he's the one that showed me best grandma or best number 1, best.
He would do that.
Yeah. He's like, I feel like he still raves about you or always raved about you. And I feel like he's talking about making noise in the house or music, something about, do you have a piano in your house or music?
No.
What he's showing me music. Has he made noises, or do you have music that goes on that reminds you of him?
Not music, but there are noises.
There's noises in your house.
Yeah, and they're made when I'm sleeping because it wakes my dog up and he barks.
Yeah, I think he makes noises. I think he makes noises in your house. And I think
probably doing that to kid around with me.
And he probably is trying to scare you, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, but he's a character.
Oh, yeah.
But he's also, I have to say, he didn't like to dance, right?
Not really, no.
Yeah, he's saying he didn't like to dance. But he's talking about something with music still. There's still something about music that he's bringing up to me. That I don't know if there's a song that reminds you of him or something about music.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah,
I mean, some nights I can't. Some nights I can't sleep, and I'll be on the computer and I'll play different songs that are about him.
About him, that makes sense. See, because he knows you do that. Yeah, he keeps coming back to the music. And there's is there an Eddie or an E or L person?
E-R-L. Oh, an E would, yeah.
Is that a female?
Elizabeth?
Elizabeth. Who is that? E-L. Who is that?
My mom.
Oh, I think he brought your mom in. I think your mom is here with him as well.
Wow.
Somebody had an issue with their eye. Like had an issue with an eye. Who is that? One of their eyes or cataract, or do you have a cataract?
I've had cataracts.
Did you have them taken out?
Yes.
Okay. So you're okay now.
Oh, 100%. 2020.
Oh, wow. That's amazing. Good for you. He's talking about, did you go to an island with him?
Yes. Yes.
He's talking about the island. So was that Hawaii? What was that? An island, the island. Or
we went to several. Yeah, we went to the Caribbean. So we went to Aruba.
Okay.
And,
okay, because he's talking about your time on the island. And he's showing me a drink with a pineapple.
Okay.
Did you ever go on a cruise?
Couple.
No, just to the island. You just went straight to the island.
Right.
Yeah.
On a cruise.
On a cruise?
Yeah, on a cruise, we went to several islands.
Okay,
we started out in Puerto Rico.
He's talking about how much fun the cruise was and going to the islands.
Oh, yes. We had a blast.
Yeah. He wasn't a big gambler.
He didn't start out to be a big gambler, no.
Yeah, but he ended up gambling on the cruise.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And
Yes, he did.
Would you ever go on a cruise without him?
I've thought about it.
But but it makes you sad to go without him, right?
Yeah, and a little afraid to be by myself.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not doing very well by myself.
Yeah. Are you in bereavement therapy or?
Oh yeah, I've gone through a lot of that, but I just don't do very well with other people. So,
Right.
I try.
You're
and
better.
I know he's pushing me.
He is pushing you to get out more, or at least try, or at least try. Or
Right.
maybe you wouldn't go with a group of people, would you, on a tour or something, or a group?
Yeah, I would, if I knew the people well enough, I would.
Okay, so he wants you to get out more because he's saying you're too depressed at home.
Oh yeah.
He says you need to get out and go have fun. And he says no matter where you go, he'll come with you.
I had a slight stroke last year, so I'm trying to heal from that right now.
Mm-hmm.
So I can get out.
But you're doing pretty well, right?
Yeah, it was a stroke that you can heal from. It wasn't a really bad stroke, but
yeah, I feel like
it was from an operation
yeah, I feel like he's saying you're doing well. So just be positive.
I wish he would tell you his favorite word.
Pardon?
I said, I wish he would tell you his favorite word.
Oh, I have no idea what that is. I have no idea what that is, but I appreciate you calling. And he wants you to get out and he just wants you to get out and start doing more, so you're not on your own, so you're not so sad. Okay?
Okay, thank you so much, Char.
You're so welcome. Take good care of yourself. Bye-bye. Very sad.
Very sad. But yes, get out and enjoy.
She's somebody who is very particular about who she spends time with and doesn't have a lot of support around her. She, it's hard. He was most everything to her.
Right. Yeah.
So
I get it.
People sometimes, they can't help it. Anyway, let's get another caller.
All right, let's do it. Let's see. We have.
Wait, we just had 2 widows.
Yeah, 2 widows
in a row.
I guess that's. Let's see the next one. Hopefully, we don't have.
I don't know who the next one is, but there's a dolphin. I see a dolphin. Oh, but maybe that's when she was on the cruise. I don't know. I'm seeing a dolphin. What? Who do we got?
All right. So, in fact, what's funny? It's a 305, which is Florida.
Oh.
And you said dolphin.
That's crazy.
Yes, there are dolphins. We have dolphins.
Do you have dolphins?
I'm in the Keys, and
you
do.
Okay, I feel like one of your signs of your spirit guides is a dolphin, because there's literally a dolphin on my screen. Do you I
love it.
Do you purposely go and when there's dolphins, you watch them?
No, I don't purposefully, but I scuba dive and I see them, and I watch the sunset or whatnot. We always see them. I do.
Oh, you scuba dive.
Do,
okay. Yeah. And did you ever swim with them?
I did in Honduras.
Yeah, you have a connection to dolphins for sure. What's your name?
Well, I'm Chrissy.
Chrissy, it's nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'm happy to be on here.
Yeah. Okay. So just say yes or no. I'm seeing an A or an M. Do you have an A or M?
A.
Is that a female A or?
The A is a male.
Is it A-N or A-L? Or A-R? A-L?
Mm-hmm. A-L.
Like, is it Alan or Albert or Alex? Alfred? I don't know the name.
No.
But it's A-L. Is his name
Alfred.
Alfred? Is that your dad?
Al.
Is that your dad? Who
it is.
that? Is your
That's
dad
my
deceased?
father.
Is your dad deceased then?
Yes.
He's here with you.
Yes. Oh, good. I always hope that he is.
He is. He definitely is. He really loves you. He's proud of you. And I think he worried about you because did you always take risks in life? Like, are you a risk taker?
No, not, I mean, no, okay. I don't jump off cliffs or anything like that, but
you just go down the bottom of the ocean. So
I mean, I didn't do that till I was an adult.
Okay. So he's very proud of you. And he's showing me something with numbers or very smart. Are you very smart?
I wouldn't say that. I would say I'm street smart, and I went to, he's probably talking about my college. I went to college, and in high school, I just hated school, but when I got to college, I loved it. And then I told him I was going to graduate school, and he was like, "You know what? You didn't like school, so what?" So yeah, but I didn't do anything with numbers really.
Okay, but you went to graduate school. But you went to graduate school.
I did.
Okay.
Yeah.
He's saying you're very smart. Okay. So I don't know why they would show me numbers, but why would he show me numbers? Are you doing taxes now, or
my career now is it has numbers to do with it. I sell real estate now, so.
Okay, that's the numbers. Okay, that's it. So you're working with numbers and doing real estate. So that's cool.
Yeah.
What's Sandy? Sandy. Is there a place called Sandy Beach or Sandy something or Sandy? Or
no.
Or a person named Sandy or a Sandy something?
There's a person named Sandy that Tim and I know.
Who is that?
It was a girlfriend of his, but there's also another name that could be close to that.
A female?
That would make more sense.
Is it start with an S?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
With an N in it? Or
an N is in Nancy? Yes, it does. Yeah, it would have an N.
Is it like Susan or Shannon or Susan or Sandy? Susan and Suzanne would be the same to me. Was that his girlfriend?
Oh, sorry. Yes, that was.
Was that
that would be my mother.
Your mother. Oh, so she was a girlfriend and then your mother. Okay. And where?
Sandy. No, Sandy is a different person. Totally.
I know.
After my. Yeah. Okay.
But your mom's deceased, right?
Yes.
He's with her. He's with Susan or Suzanne.
Oh, good.
They're together.
That's wonderful. Oh. Good.
And they're very happy together.
Good.
Your mom
wonderful.
Your mom didn't mind Sandy. Your mom didn't mind her.
Good.
She didn't want your dad.
I still love her.
Yeah, she didn't want your dad to be alone.
Right.
So so you still scuba dive, right?
I haven't for about a year, but I will be hopefully soon because
Okay. Well,
my dive buddy had an event, so she hasn't got back in the water yet, but she will, she says.
Yep, she will, and you will, and you'll figure it out, and it'll be good.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's important to, are you putting money away now? Like saving?
Am I? So my dad. No, I'm not.
He wants you to start saving. He's talking about saving.
Yeah.
He says
I'm sure he saw what yeah. Yes, I will.
Did you make a big purchase or something?
I did.
That's okay.
I had to trade my car in. Yeah.
Okay, so,
so I knew that he saw that.
Yeah, and that's okay. When you spend a lot of money in the car, but that's okay. But he says now start saving. Well, thank you so much for calling.
Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that.
Okay, and when you see the dolphin, that's like a sign.
I will think of you.
Think of your guardian angel. Think of your spirit guide. You have a spirit guide that comes as a dolphin. I'm not sure what your dad comes as though. Maybe a hummingbird? I don't know. Do you have hummingbirds?
I do, and I love them. They're seasonal here, and I have one. I kid you not. It's funny you say that. I have one that comes to my yard every day.
That's your dad.
Every day and sits in the tree.
That's your dad. The hummingbird. Okay. Well, thank you so much for calling.
Have a great night. Thank you.
You too. Bye-bye. Well, there you go.
Hummingbird. We get a lot of hummingbirds out our window here at the office.
You do?
Mm-hmm.
That's so cool. Where, in the office or?
Yeah, right outside my office window. They're in the tall trees there. They fly there all the time.
That's so cool. Mm-hmm. That's so cool. They're so beautiful.
They are.
Well, I think we're going to wrap it up. I want to thank everybody who's called. And I'm still doing readings. You can book an appointment with char.net, char.net, if you want to have an appointment. Also, I'm trying to think of what I was going to say. I can't remember. Anyway, okay. I wish you guys a great week. I will see you next Friday. And thank you, Tony, for tonight.
Thank you, my dear.
Everybody, remember, wait, we have to get one thing. Tony wants to come up.
Oh, yes.
I woke him up.
Hi, Sonny.
Sonny says, thank you for watching my mommy. And remember, everybody, intuition will take you places logic never could. Be well. Bye-bye.